Hey everyone, today we're at Magaly's Avenue in the city of San Fernando at Magaly's Tamales and Mexican Grill. Magaly's is a family-owned Mexican restaurant that is run by Magaly herself. I'll be interviewing Magaly and her family members to get a sense of what it's like to run a restaurant during the COVID-19 pandemic and to get a history of the restaurant. I'll also get a glimpse of the kitchen and try their highly praised food. Can't wait. Let's head inside and see what we got. So here I am with Jesus and Magaly. Jesus is the father of Magaly, and I'll be asking him, can you tell me what it's like living in the city of San Fernando? How is the community like?
La comunidad es muy bonita porque ya tenemos 40 años aquí. No nos hemos movido a ningún lado.
He says he loves the city because it's a community that's been here. He's been here personally in this community for 40 years, has never moved, and this is the first city where he first arrived to when he immigrated from Mexico, and he has been here ever since.
Hey everyone, so we got a chance to pull aside Magaly from her work, and she allowed us to ask her a couple questions. So can you tell me a little bit about the history of the restaurant and what led you to running the restaurant?
Well, we started the restaurant about 20 years ago, working out of the house, just trying to start, we used to go from like business to business. We had different companies, different organizations that would just kind of place orders for tamales, because that's all we would do before were tamales. And we already had kind of like a designated route. Mondays we'd go to one location, Tuesdays to another, and it was a Monday through Friday type of deal. And from there on, it just started. We started with farmers markets, and then eventually started going into different areas with like catering companies and in the movie industry and different things like that.
I see. So has food always been a passion for you?
My mom always cooked for us. My mom always believed in giving us healthy food. My dad was a produce manager at a grocery store for 30 years. He retired from there. So always brought us the best fruits and vegetables, and my mom always cooked very healthy for us.
I see.
So that was always very important in our family. You always had to have a good breakfast and a good meal.
So Magaly, what's the dynamic that you have between you and your family members and the rest of the coworkers?
Basically, we're family. Even with everybody's That's family awesome. Here. Even our employees are treated like family. We all consider each other family. We fight and argue like a family, and we work together as a family.
Awesome.
I mean, so even with our employees, it's like we're considered one unit. One doesn't function without the other, and that's what we've always said. We're all essential elements to the business because we all do different things. So when one isn't here or one isn't pulling their weight or working with us, then it affects the entire business.
It goes without saying that you have a tighter bond than most other restaurants. So are you able to be a little bit more strict knowing that it comes from love and for benefit of the business?
The most important thing, I think, is one of the philosophy that I have here with my workers and with the family is you never give to somebody what you don't want given to you. And so it's very important that, we always consider we have that quality in our food, that we, treat the customers the way we want to be treated, and we give the food that we would want to be receiving on the other end. So it's very important that we hold each other up to that, accountable to all those things.
How have you folks kept your business alive during this time?
It's adjusting. Every single situation, you've got to adjust to it. You've got to be creative. We went from just doing dine-in and takeout, obviously the dine-in and takeout, to it started with curbside pickup, deliveries, doing different programs, doing different food drives, doing, even right now we've got a program through LA County, which is the meals, providing meals to seniors. It's called the Great Plates. Yeah. And so now we're prepping meals for seniors. We've never done that before.
Wow.
But it's just a matter of new things get thrown our way, and you just have to roll with it. You have to adjust to it, and you have to accommodate people to be able to have those flexibilities.
Right. What does the future hold for Magaly's Tamales and Mexican Grill?
you know, right now, like for example, on September 22nd, I believe it is, we're going to have a backpack drive. So we're going to be giving away 500 backpacks to kids that are in need. And I just have different organizations that come to me and say, what can we do? And, you know, thank God, you know, we know people, we're in a small city. Yeah. San Fernando is a beautiful city because we're very small, we're very close-knit. The city's always willing to work with you, from our police department to our city hall, our mayor. Yeah. So they're always willing to help us. Anything that we can do to help the community, they're willing to come on board with us and help us out. So it makes it a lot easier for us to be able to serve the community. So it really takes a village, you know, it's not just me alone, it's not just our business, it's just a lot of people in the community that come together to be able to help others.
So Magaly, what drives you to run the restaurant?
I love serving. I love my mom's always believed that, you know, a meal brings people together. And I feel like when you have good food and you have a meal that you can provide for people, it brings those families together. And I think especially during a time like this, it's about bringing people together and being able to, you know, provide something good for them to be able to have that meal and have that conversation.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, Magaly, do you have any final message to our viewers that you would want them to know regarding family restaurants and how they operate?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Be patient with the owners because, trust me, they work day and night. You know, people get to go home from a regular job and they get to forget about their day. As a business owner, as a small family business owner, especially in a restaurant, you work Monday through Sunday. You work 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and your work never ends. It's just a non-stop thing. So just be patient with them and just support them, support local businesses, support mom and pop stores because, you know, they really do depend on the clients to be able to stay in business.
So Magaly here has provided us some of her favorite dishes. Magaly, can you tell us a little bit about this dish?
So this is it's called in Spanish a Torre De Mariscos, which is translated to a seafood tower. And what it is, it's a tower just with different layers of cucumber and onion, and you've got shrimp, and you've got scallops, you've got octopus,
wow,
and crab. So, and what you do is you just build it up like a tower, and the way that you're going to eat this is you get your fork and you just kind of bring it all down. So you would turn your fork around like this,
okay,
and then just go ahead and knock down that tower.
You knock it down.
Yeah. Go ahead, don't be afraid. There you go. Oh. And then what that does is then now you're going to mix all of that seafood together, and it becomes like a seafood medley. And
oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh.
And then you eat that traditionally with a tostada.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
And this is just your favorite dessert dish, you'd say?
This is a breakfast. This is called a stuffed French toast. And this has got the cream cheese with the cream cheese that we make here. It's a strawberries, blueberries mix. And then we top it off with fresh strawberries and blueberries. And then we have a hibiscus, which is called agua de Jamaica. And this one is called agua de piña, which is pineapple. And of course, we make everything here. So awesome. We get the pineapples, we cut them up, we liquefy them, and we make the waters out of them. So everything that you see here is obviously we make.
Awesome.
Do it here.
Looks amazing. Thank you, Magaly.
Of course, so enjoy.
Thank you. As CJ and I shared Magaly's wonderful creations, my personal favorite was this Torre De Mariscos, because as a seafood enthusiast, this is one of the most interesting and delicious dishes I have ever tried. The seafood was very fresh and the shrimps were really succulent. The best way to describe this dish is a Mexican poke bowl that has this unique seafood flavor that no other dish can really replicate. My second favorite dish was the French toast. The bread was fluffy and stuffed with cream cheese, which is melted in your mouth. The combination of berries, sweet French toast, and whipped cream in a singular bite created a delicious delight. Finally, the handmade drinks we had were a perfect touch to the meal, and the freshness of them could not be replicated by any fast food restaurant. that wraps it up for today, everyone. Magaly treated me and CJ very well. We got to look into her restaurant, her story, and most importantly, we tried her delicious food. I highly recommend the French toast when you come here, but the food in general tasted very authentic, very fresh. Just a great experience overall. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and most of all, spread awareness of supporting family restaurants in your local neighborhood. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.